You are amazing. You have superpowers. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Now, the thing is that growing up, we're not taught that we have superpowers. And I'm going to get into what those superpowers are in this video. But our mind, our conscious thinking mind, is the thing that allows us to exercise our superpowers. And when we do, really it gets down to high vibration energy. But how is it that we offer that high vibration energy on a day-to-day basis in our daily life? I'm going to get into that in this video here. But when we offer that high vibration energy, it's a superpower because it then allows us, we're in agreement, we're tuned into the high vibration of the universe, everything that we want, who we are. And then there's a flow that happens in our life. Things come to us in ways that seem to come out of the blue, but it's the magic of that high vibration energy. So what's happened? Why are we not using our superpowers to have the life that we want? And we're certainly not using them in our favor. So let's go over quickly what that's all about. But just to give you a quick little illustration, you may know the super character Superman, and the story of Superman is he has superpowers here on planet Earth, but in the presence of kryptonite, Superman becomes very feeble, really loses all power, even less than what natural human powers are in terms of physicality. So we're the same way in terms of faulty beliefs. Faulty beliefs are our kryptonite because in the presence of faulty beliefs, we feel powerless. We feel that life is hard. All kinds of things the faulty beliefs are telling us, talking to us. And that voice, of course, got recorded when we were growing up. So it's different for everybody. There's a lot of similarities. But it can be unique from person to person in terms of the way that those faulty beliefs come to us or are recorded with us. But they are absolutely our kryptonite because they immobilize us. They just cause us to feel that we just can't have the life that we want, or there's going to be quite a price to pay for it, or there's some attachment. And so it's very similar to that same kind of idea with Superman and kryptonite. So let's just look at what some of those faulty beliefs will tell us. They'll say, well, you are not productive enough, is what a faulty belief will tell you. And so that means that you're not doing enough. And the reason your life is not the way that you want it to be is because you're just not doing enough. You should be doing more. You should not have done that. So it gets on you about that you're not doing enough, and then gets on you for things that you've done that you shouldn't have done them. And then it will tell you you've messed up your life, or you missed your shot at it, right? You're too old, or you're too this, you're too that, and that's it. You missed it. You'll never be good enough. There's no way out. You're stuck. It's too hard. It's too complicated. You have no value. Who's going to help you? Who's going to want you, right? All these crazy, faulty beliefs that have nothing to do with what true life is all about and who you are. But all the same, it's just the way that kryptonite affects Superman and reduces him to a very physically powerless. Faulty beliefs render us emotionally powerless, which translates into something in our life not being the way that we want to. Now, powerless not completely across the board, but uncertain. See, uncertain is kind of like powerless because there's worry or doubt or uncertainty in there. And it just has a way of taking the power away from us, the forward-looking, good-feeling thoughts that life is good and can be good, and we can have it the way we want it. See, it just mobilizes us in that way. So faulty beliefs are kind of our kryptonite. And once we feel that powerlessness in one way or another, then we're doing things to get security or find contentment, right? Contentment is not full satisfaction. It's just the best you figure that you can get. And it's like, okay, I can get by with that, even though it's not fully what you want. So you do all kinds of things to secure yourself and that kind of thing. So that faulty belief life is very much like a kryptonite to us. It really just sucks the power right out of us, all the goodness of life, and in one way or another, in different degrees for different people. But you all know if it's doing that to you, if that's going on, because you get negative feeling thoughts going on, you get negative emotion going on, and I've shown that table of negative emotions before. Anytime you feel guilt or powerless or frustration or boredom or anxiety. There's just a long list. Irritation, annoyance, all kinds of things. You know that you've got some kryptonite active, right? That's those faulty beliefs, and they are really sucking the high vibration energy out of you. And that's low vibration, and that's why your life doesn't flow the way you want it to flow. But now we know that we actually are amazing beings. We are amazing beings. We are agents of the universe. We came here, we chose to come here to participate in joyous expansion, meaning that every day of our life is meant to be one of joy in the expanding of more and more of what we want. We get things and then we want more. We get things, we want more, and it's all very natural. We enjoy what we have, and then we have awareness of wanting more. And so that's the joyous expansion. And the receiving of the things, the way that the day flows, our interactions with people and everything, very joyous. That's the way life is meant to be. And knowing that we have natural value and importance in this universe in so many ways, that we're in demand in so many ways, that are, when we know this within ourselves and we have self-love and respect and appreciation, that mirrors us. We know that that the life around us is the mirror to us, and that we're feeling our natural self and natural life, that's the thing that brings people to us in the way that we like and we enjoy. But when we're up here in these faulty beliefs, of course, we're not feeling that good to some degree about ourselves, and that's bringing people to us in ways that really doesn't feel that good. But it's still a mirror, right? It's not them. It's our energy coming back in through them. It's mirroring back. So that's awareness for us, and then we can, say, hey, wait, now that's faulty, and get back in tune with who we really are and the way that life really works. So, and then we're, at ease about things, because I'm happy for the experience that I got clarity, and my life has expanded because of that. So it's all good. Joy is the currency of life, and the more I am in that feeling of joy, the more abundance naturally flows to me in all kinds of ways. So once we get reconnected with who we are, we get our beliefs back in alignment, then sort of that kryptonite effect is gone, because when we're dreaming or we're in a situation that is not the way we want, or we're thinking about our past or thinking about ourselves, you see, we're always going to feel good. Always going to feel good about everything. We see how everything is serving us, how amazing we are, how amazing life is for us. And then we're in a position to use our superpowers. So, what are the superpowers? They are things like calm. Calm's a superpower. Appreciation is a superpower. Compassion, a superpower. Worthiness, superpower. Confidence, superpower. Anticipation, positive anticipation of receiving those details that bring us along to connect with we want. Optimism. Responding, because we have this natural perspective. We understand life now in ourselves, so we have that perspective on things that we're responding to everything. Responding is a superpower. Vibrational acceptance of everything in our life, because we understand it as a vibrational mirror. You see, in all of these things I just said, there's no resistance. There is no resistance whatsoever. It's pure high vibration energy going to the law of attraction. And what that does, it has the law of attraction connecting you with all of the details that your inner being has orchestrated, and this whole universe is behind you to have everything you want. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. You're receiving it. You're a receiver. You're allowing yourself to receive it. these superpowers allow you to receive all of that orchestration that's being done by the universe for you to have the experiences and the joyous path to them. That's the way life is meant to be lived. That's what we came for. You see, we are an agent of the universe. We come out as an extension of our inner being into a physical body, and our inner being remains non-physical and has its part in the creative process. And then as our physical self, we have other parts, which I talk about in other videos in the creative process. But for the purpose of this video, I want to make it clear that you're just amazing. You were born amazing in all the ways I talk about in all the videos and in my books. Just, you couldn't be more worthy. You couldn't be more valuable. You couldn't be more in demand, just as you are. You don't have to be different than you are. You're absolutely amazing, and you have superpowers. And your superpowers are very straightforward. Again, they're all these high vibration states of mind, calmness. When you're calm, so you can stay calm when you know how life works and who you are. You can stay calm because you know you're never in a jeopardizing situation. You're never in trouble. You're never in a bad situation because all that stuff is just serving you. It's the cause of you asking for more that you want. So at the very same time you have a situation you don't like, you immediately at the very same time have the one that you do like available to you. And when you're calm, then you're going to receive the path to that. You see, when you have this perspective of who you are and how life works. But when you're up here in faulty belief land, you don't have that perspective. So you're not calm. You're really quite anxious and not calm at all, right? You're feeling uneasy and all those kinds of things. And of course, that doesn't allow you to receive all of that detail that has been orchestrated for you to flow through your days and flow through your life. So in order to be calm and really fully appreciate, really even full appreciation is something we can have when we know how life works, because we're not worried about the future. We know everything is set up to work out for us, and it's all on the way to us, and contrast keeps happening to build more and more into our future. So now we're at ease. We're feeling ease, like, okay, my whole life is secure. I'm born secure because of the creative process, because when I have contrast, that's the asking, it's all set up for me. So abundance naturally flows to me all the time. So security is built into me. You'll see, when you know that and you feel that, then you can fully appreciate current life, and you can appreciate the contrast. Compassion, again, when you know how life works, then instead of taking things personally, you can understand, the vibrational mirror effect, and so then you don't get offside with people. You're more in a frame of mind where you want to help them to, sort of come back into alignment. And so again, you're in that high vibration energy. That's the superpower, and it comes in these forms: calm, appreciation, compassion, feeling your worthiness. That gives you the confidence, the positive anticipation that things are now, right today, right this moment, on the way to you. And as you're in that momentum of high vibration energy, you're inviting, you're allowing, you're opening the door to receive. See, that's a superpower, because so much is orchestrated for you that the resources are there, and the time factor in terms of how long it takes for things to work. Well, when you're receiving all that resource and it's working for you, then it seems like you have a lot more time freedom, and everything seems much more effortless, right? It's like I said in one video, if you're building a brick wall by yourself and there's 10,000 bricks, right? A lot of time, a lot of effort, bring 10,000 people in, one brick a piece, no, piece of cake, right? Easy. So that's kind of what it's like when you're high vibration. You're inviting, allowing yourself to receive so much universal resource that things just flow so smooth for you. You see, that's why you have superpowers. Optimism, the responding. When you replace reactions with responses, positive responses, which you can do when you have the confidence that everything is set up to work out for you, and you're not bothered by anything that's around you at all. You just can respond positively to that. That's, again, another superpower. And understanding, life is your mirror, the people, the circumstance, everything is your mirror. And so you say, it's okay, it's not a big deal. I'll just get that energy refocused to more of what it is that I want. And then I'm very happy for that mirroring effect because it brought me awareness. So that's a superpower. So these are your superpowers, and in order to use them, you really got to know why you came here and who you are, the wholeness of who you are, and how life is all set up to be really good for you all the time, and why that's all true. When you know that, then you can exercise your superpowers. But until you know that, it's a bit shaky, because being in a state of calm all the time and feeling confident and anticipating, whether it comes to relationships or business or vocation, health, really friendships, material wealth, anything, you're going to have your superpowers around all of that stuff when you know how life works. But when you don't, then you can find yourself slipping out of your superpower and slipping into more of a powerless situation. And you know when you're doing that, because, see, when you get upset, you get bothered, then you're really in a state of powerlessness, because you think you can't have it your way, or it's going to be hard, or something's being done to you, or it wasn't fair. But that's a state of powerlessness, because if you knew for sure that you were on top of that situation, that it was working out for you, then you wouldn't be at odds with it. You wouldn't be at odds with people. See, you'd feel powerful, that the whole universe is, that contrast has caused more things to work out for you, and the whole universe is going to be delivering all the pieces for it to work out. So you just like, it's okay, right? You're calm, and you handle the situation in a way that's appropriate for the situation, but you deal with it in a space of calm, and then assurance, and knowing that everything in the big picture is working out for you. So you know when you're exercising your superpowers or not. And negative emotion basically tells you that you're not, that you're in some level of state of powerlessness, and all that voice that comes to you that I talked about. And when you're feeling positive emotion, then you know that you are exercising your superpowers, and you're in a position, because your frame of reference, your perspective of everything is from the truth of life, the creative process. So really important to know you are an amazing being, and you came here for an amazing life, and you have all of the superpowers to enable you to live that in conjunction with universal resource. So that's pretty important to know, don't you think? All right, that's the message for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.